Olof Mellberg, a career marked by leadership, tenacity, and success. Olof Mellberg, one of Sweden's most iconic footballers, was a commanding figure in defense throughout his illustrious career. Renowned for his leadership, aerial ability, and rugged determination, Mellberg enjoyed a distinguished career that spanned over 2 decades. From his early days in Sweden to achieving international success with both club and country, Mellberg's story is one of consistency, resilience, and commitment. Early life and youth career. A foundation built on discipline. Olof Mellberg was born on September 3, 1977 in Östersund, Sweden, a city known for its long winters and strong sporting culture. Growing up in a family with a keen interest in sports, Mellberg was introduced to football at a young age. His natural athleticism and competitive spirit shone through early on, and football quickly became his passion. As a young boy, Mellberg played for several local clubs, developing his skills as a versatile player, although his primary position would later become central defense. Mellberg's first significant step into professional football came when he joined the youth academy of Östers IF, the football club based in his hometown. It was here that he began to hone his skills and emerge as a promising talent. With a strong work ethic and impressive physical attributes, Mellberg was soon noticed by scouts and coaches from bigger clubs. By the age of 18, he made his senior debut for Östers IF, quickly establishing himself as a young player with immense potential. Breakthrough in Swedish football. A move to Aston Villa. In 1997, after several successful seasons with Östers IF, Olof Mellberg made the move to IFK Göteborg, one of Sweden's most successful football clubs. At IFK, Mellberg played in Sweden's top-tier Allsvenskan and quickly became one of the club's key players. His ability to defend resolutely while also contributing to the attack made him a vital part of the team. During his time at IFK Göteborg, Mellberg grew as a player and became one of the most highly sought-after defenders in Sweden. In 2001, Mellberg made the leap to international club football by signing with Aston Villa, a top Premier League side. His transfer marked a significant step in his career, as he joined one of the Premier League's most competitive teams at the time. Mellberg's arrival at Villa Park was met with much excitement, as Villa were in need of a strong, dependable defender, and Mellberg's reputation as a tough and disciplined player fit the bill perfectly. Aston Villa. A Premier League stalwart, Mellberg quickly settled into life at Aston Villa, where he became a mainstay in the team's defense for nearly a decade. His leadership qualities were immediately apparent, and he was soon named the team's captain. As the captain of Aston Villa, Mellberg led by example both on and off the pitch. His towering presence in central defense, coupled with his commitment to the team, made him an inspiring figure for his teammates. Mellberg's aerial ability, positioning, and reading of the game were key elements in his success, and he played a crucial role in maintaining Villa's stability at the back. Over the years, Mellberg became one of the Premier League's most respected defenders, known for his no-nonsense style of play. His performances in the English top flight earned him accolades and admiration from fans and pundits alike. Despite Aston Villa never winning the league title during his time at the club, Mellberg was integral to the team's successes, particularly in domestic cup competitions and European tournaments. His influence at Villa Park was significant, as he helped guide the team to consistent mid-table finishes and competitive performances in both the FA Cup and the UEFA Cup. In addition to his physical attributes, Mellberg was an intelligent defender, known for his leadership on the pitch. His ability to organize the defense and read the game, combined with his strong tackling and aerial prowess, made him a complete centre-back. Mellberg's reputation in England continued to grow, and by the time he left Aston Villa in 2008, he was regarded as one of the Premier League's top defenders. Juventus and a new challenge in Italy. In 2008, after a decade of service at Aston Villa, Mellberg made the decision to move to Juventus, one of Italy's most prestigious football clubs. The transfer marked a new chapter in Mellberg's career, as he sought to test himself in one of the world's most competitive leagues. The move to Serie A was a major step, as Mellberg joined a club with a rich history of domestic and international success. At Juventus, Mellberg faced the challenge of adapting to a more tactical and defensive style of play, but his experience and leadership were key in helping him adjust. Though he spent only 2 seasons at Juventus, Mellberg made an impact in the squad, contributing to the team's defensive efforts in both Serie A and European competitions. His performances were solid, but after a brief period, he left the club in 2010 as he sought more playing time elsewhere. Fenerbahce. A final European adventure. In 2010, Olof Mellberg moved to Fenerbahce SK, a top Turkish club seeking a fresh challenge in the Turkish Super League. At Fenerbahce, Mellberg experienced both success and frustration, as the team struggled to reach its full potential during his time in Turkey. Nonetheless, Mellberg's professionalism and commitment to the club remained unwavering. His leadership skills and vast experience in European football helped elevate the squad, and he continued to be a solid presence in central defense. Mellberg's time in Turkey also allowed him to add a new dimension to his career, as he competed in a league with a very different style of play from both the Premier League and Serie A. His physicality and composure under pressure made him one of Fenerbahce's standout defenders during his tenure. Despite challenges in the domestic league, Mellberg's experience and ability to mentor younger players were invaluable to the team. International career: Sweden's defensive rock. Olof Mellberg's international career with the Swedish national team is one of the highlights of his playing days. He earned his first cap for Sweden in 2001 and went on to become one of the most capped players in the team's history. Mellberg's consistency and leadership on the international stage helped Sweden maintain their competitiveness in both UEFA European Championship and FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Mellberg's most notable international appearances came at the 2002 FIFA World Cup and the 2004 UEFA European Championship, where Sweden impressed on the global stage. He was an integral part of the Swedish defense during these tournaments, playing a key role in Sweden's solid performances. His leadership and ability to organize Sweden's defense were instrumental in their success in both competitions. In addition to his solid defensive displays, Mellberg scored several important goals for Sweden, including memorable goals in international qualifiers. Throughout his career, Mellberg earned 117 caps for Sweden, making him one of the most capped players in the nation's history. He represented Sweden in multiple FIFA World Cup and UEFA European Championship tournaments, establishing himself as one of Sweden's top defensive talents. His influence on the team's success in these tournaments cannot be overstated, and he was regarded as a true leader and a figurehead of Swedish football for over a decade. Retirement and legacy. After leaving Fenerbahce in 2013, Olof Mellberg retired from professional football. His decision to step away from the game was met with sadness from fans, as he had been a stalwart in European football for many years. Post-retirement, Mellberg remained involved in football, taking up roles in coaching and punditry. Mellberg's legacy is one of consistent excellence and leadership. His style of play, marked by strong defensive abilities, aerial dominance, and organizational skills, made him one of Sweden's greatest defenders. He was not just a player who contributed on the field, but also a leader who inspired those around him. His impact at both the club and international levels remains a significant part of his footballing story. Olof Mellberg will be remembered as a player who represented Sweden with pride, a defender who embodied the qualities of strength, discipline, and resilience, and a leader whose contributions to the game were felt far beyond the pitch.